It's very often also that the participants report that I trust now better my colleagues, or that I feel connected to the team, or I feel more committed to the shared purpose.
Could you please introduce by yourself, the Smusteam as well?
I'm Alexis Nokso-Koivisto from Finland. Now for some years I've been focusing in Smooth Team. And Smooth Team is a company where we help teams work better. How we make it? We help them build the team chemistry, build the mutual understanding and trust between the team members. Those things, they are crucial in the team being effective, getting the results. Korean and Northern European cultures differ in the communication and hierarchy and so on. And I see that we make a great change often in European teams, but we might make even a bigger change in Korean teams. And that's of course good if the change is bigger towards better, but there is also the challenge that if you're taking so big leaps, it feels uncomfortable. It will be a bit scary, might be. But luckily our partner in Korea, 폴앤마크, I think they have been great at a bit localizing. It hasn't been localized too much, so it's kind of the heart is as it is, but they have been making the language such that it can be more easily accepted. Because you know, culture is not something that you can take this company culture and take it here. But that is something that you can learn something from here and then you can reinvent it in another company. You can expect to know something new from your colleagues, know how they really are, how they are thinking. Usually you can expect also that you will find some improvement to your ways of working. It's very often also that the participants report that I trust now better my colleagues, or that I feel connected to the team, or I feel more committed to the shared purpose. But we are not forcing something, we are rather opening the discussion. So take this opportunity to take the journey or take the trip with your team for a couple of hours, examine, explore, find new ideas, new ways to work. Smoothing might new or strange, a bit scary, but I can assure you that we have gotten collective plenty of feedback. Generally people feel safe and that it got the discussions going in a positive way. So don't worry, go there and open your mind, open your eyes. It's important for life, to be happy at work, of course. I hope so much that Smooth Team helps in achieving this, that you can be who you are at work, you can trust your colleagues, you can have real fun with them. So I really hope that Smooth Team not only makes the teams work better for the company, for the results, but also that the participants to find more enjoyment in life.
Hi, my name is Pasi Kovanen. I'm the CTO of Smooth Team. I'm responsible for all the technology of Smooth Team. And Smooth Team is a service that helps all kinds of teams to function better, so that the team members can know each other better and each other's strengths. Also, it enhances trust for all kinds of teams, whether they are local or remotely or hybrid working teams. There are not so many team building solutions that are actually designed for teams, and even less of those work for remote teams as well. So I think we have done very good work combining simple and unique way to do self-assessment, and then also learn about your team members. And also what I like maybe the most is that we always concentrate on strengths of the people. So our idea has been that it's much better to concentrate on each other's strengths than the weaknesses.
What do you think about 폴앤마크?
My impression of 폴앤마크, of course there is the obvious cultural difference that I'm a bit reading about Korean culture, I'm trying to like that how can I communicate, but then after that I think 폴앤마크 people have been very open and interested, and I think they have been great at also adapting and to our culture and establishing the communication. So the work has been going quite well. But then regarding the actual simulations, it's been very interesting that we have gotten great feedback also, because they have really absorbed and gotten the grab of like how this works. You know, there is the surface level at how does it work, then there are obvious things in there, but then there is the deeper, the cultural level. And I've been amazed at how fast the 폴앤마크 team, they have grabbed the deeper level and they understand very well. They challenge us sometimes and we probably challenge them a bit, and that's really valuable, of course, because now that it works clearly in Europe, in the US, in Korea, we have been having team members from also like South America, Africa, everywhere, but also in companies in these countries. It's clear that it's working quite well in different cultures, but that's been so valuable because that's the first really Asian culture that we have been adapting this to, and there were some adaptations that were needed.
Both you and Finns value trust. The cooperation is not based on contracts or lawyers, but it's based on trust. I believe that we can have very bright future together, since now we know each other and we trust each other very, very well, and we have the same common goals to help people feel better.
One last question. What do you think about Paul?
Yeah, Paul is he's fun guy. He has great humor. He's so energetic. When he gets something that he wants to accomplish, then he's really going for it. We share some of the idea creating or visionary kind of quality with him, that he is seeing a bigger picture often, or looking a bit forward, or getting a new idea or direction. I think he is a great partner.
He is a kind of crazy hat maker. He is, you know, very, very innovative guy, always thinking about new things, where to expand, and he's a very, very funny guy and very easy to connect with it. So it has been great, and also we have learned a lot from him.